Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fan Talk with yours truly, Kyle Brenchley. I I apologize. I must come forth and apologize. I did not make a video for the last game, for Game 4 here. So I'm gonna pretty much sum up Game 3 and 4, and then preview Game 5. There's life happens, just a lot of things came up. So this episode will cover a little more, but I honestly think, before I jump in, Fan Talk, podcast that you can find on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. Go check me out, what I'm doing here. In the past, I've talked about a lot of things. Right now, I'm just focusing on the NBA Finals and pretty much what's going to happen regardless of the outcome tonight. If the Nuggets win, the series is over. If the Heat win, they'll keep going. Regardless of what happens, I will make at least another video to wrap things up. So don't go away. Don't get too sad. We still got a lot of things coming, and it should be good. As you know, it's cloudy outside. If you don't know, it's cloudy outside. So that's why the lighting's a little dark. And it's kind of suiting for the Miami Heat. The dark clouds have rolled in. Things aren't looking great. You're down 3-1. Literally the only other person to come back from 3-1 in the NBA Finals is LeBron James and the Cavs in that magical season. But backs against the wall. This is when Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat play their best. So let's jump in. Let's go back first. Let's do a little recap. Game 3 and 4 in Miami. See, Miami kind of had the upper hand. They stole a game in Denver, tied 1-1. They go back home court, and I honestly thought they'd probably split. Denver's too good to lose 3 games in a row. So I really thought they would split and come out 2-2. But Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, this Denver team's good. This Denver team's very good. I don't even need to say that. I don't need to waste airspace saying that. You guys know that. Denver Nuggets, they're really good. They got a good, solid team this year. And honestly, to put this as simply, to summarize simply for Game 3 and 4, I think the Denver Nuggets just simply played better team basketball. They simply played better offensively and defensively. We haven't really talked about the Nuggets' defense that much. We talk about Jokic and Murray scoring all these points and creating shots for their teammates. But defensively, they held the Miami Heat to under 100 points in both Game 3 and Game 4. 95 and 94, respectively. So Miami, they didn't get over 100 points in either of those games. Aaron Gordon playing good defense. Jokic playing good defense. These players stepping up and playing good defense as a team, holding Miami to under 100 points. So that's kind of the basic takeaway from Game 3 and Game 4. I got Game 4 pulled up here. That game was on, Friday night. The Denver Nuggets won 108-95 to take a 3-1 series lead. And Aaron Gordon, man, that guy played 42 minutes, had 27 points. Jokic had 23 and 10 rebounds. Jamal Murray, 15 points. Bruce Brown, 21 points off the bench. So this Nuggets team, this is kind of how this Nuggets team works. You got Nikola Jokic, and you got Jamal Murray. And Jokic is definitely the centerpiece. He's the guy. Jamal Murray's like his second in command, his second mate. And they do their stuff. They're the main scorers. They're going to have the ball. They're going to have the bulk of the impact on the team. And then you got guys like Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green off the bench, Christian Brown off the bench. These guys, their role is to support. Some nights, it's going to be Aaron Gordon that has a lot of points. Some nights, it's going to be Bruce Brown that steps up. Sometimes, it's Caldwell Pope. Their role is essentially to support Murray and Jokic. That's why they're called support players, supporting role. They support the stars. They pitch in when they can, and they do what they can. And so they're never supposed to be the top scorers. They're never supposed to be the ones that take charge. But sometimes that happens. Sometimes Aaron Gordon has more points than both Jokic and Murray. And that's what happened in Game 4. He went off. Jokic still had a very respectable game. He did get into foul trouble, but still very respectable game. Jamal Murray played solid, 15 points, 12 assists. That's totally cool. And then Bruce Brown coming off the bench and providing 21 points, shooting 8 from 11 from the field, 3 for 5 from downtown, and just helping the Nuggets cruise past the Miami Heat. Now, let me go the flip side. I like doing this on the flip side. On the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler, he's their star guy. He's their guy. Bam Adebayo, he's kind of like the second mate, the lieutenant, right? So those two are the stars. And the supporting cast for the Miami Heat, you got Kevin Love, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry. And the difference is that the role players for the Miami Heat have been very inconsistent. Denver, they've been inconsistent too, but they've been able to ride Jokic and Murray. The Miami Heat have been able to ride Jimmy Butler, but it can only go so far. Jimmy Butler put up 25 points. Bam put up 20 points. They did their job. Gabe Vincent, only 2 points. Max Strus, 0 points. Caleb Martin had 11. Kevin Love had 12. So they're really missing out on offense. They're really struggling. Max Strus has been struggling. Gabe Vincent had that one hot game, but has been cold since. And you never know. Is Martin going to step up? Is Robinson going to step up? Is Kyle Lowry going to step up? One of them will need to, essentially, tonight in this game, if they want to keep their hopes alive, right? Jimmy Butler came out and said, hey, our backs are against the wall. Like, we're coming. We're going to win this game. And I really do think the Heat need to give it all. Everything they have in this game. There's no saving up. This is the last dance. This might be the last game of your life. You have to play hard. And it's tricky when you're down 3-1 because you might leave it all out on the court in game 5, but then you have 2 more games to win. So definitely a tight situation for the Miami Heat. The game's going back to Denver, Ball Arena. The Denver Nuggets are hot. I do think that Denver plays very well. There's just not a night where Denver doesn't play well. Like you never see a night where Jokic only has 8 points or Jamal Murray only has 4 points. Like you're just not going to see that. They're just going to perform. So what it's going to come down to is Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. They play well, and then we're going to need Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, somebody else to step up. Last thing I want to mention, Tyler Hero cleared for tonight's game. How will that shake things up? I don't know. We'll have to see. But Eric Spoelstra is saying, hey, this is our last chance. I got my cards here. I got to play this one. I got to play the Tyler Hero card and see if he can give us a spark. I don't know if he necessarily is the reason that they would win, but he will contribute. I really hope to see Miami win this game. I mean, obviously, ultimately, I think Denver will take the championship. But I'd really like to see Miami fight back and win again and force a game 6 and maybe even possibly a game 7. So let me know what you guys think. I think Denver's sitting pretty, but Miami backs against the wall. Don't count out Jimmy Butler. Don't count out Eric Spoelstra. Tyler Hero is back. Maybe he is the hero that the Heat need. We'll find out. Tip-off is at 6:30 tonight. It should be fun. NBA Finals, always a good time. I'll be sad to see it go. Again, Fan Talk, Kyle Brenchley, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube. I will do at least one more episode regardless of the outcome of the game tonight. So stay tuned for that. I post everything on my Instagram, links, and different things like that. So go check that out as well. KBrench on Instagram. And you guys take it easy. Have fun. And let's watch some NBA Finals. Let's go.